we are videotaping on how to use the floor cleaning machine, starring Rodrigo.
Okay, so here you want to get a close-up? That's the outlet. The charger, we have it down there. So that's the outlet where you connect it to charge it up.
Okay.
You just got to make sure that you have the key on the off position. It should never be turned on when you're charging it.
Okay, should be on the off position when you are charging it, and should be charged every night.
Yes.
Okay.
And it's got this little flap to maintain it open when you charge it, so it doesn't crush the cable.
Okay.
And then just to get it closed, you just lift it up and push it in, and it goes down.
Okay.
Okay?
Yep.
Now the water. So that's where you add the water. I think it carries, it can take up to like 30 gallons, I want to say.
Okay.
So depending on how much you're going to use it, that's how much you fill it up.
Okay. Just regular cold water?
Well, the guy said, according to him, it said the best to do is kind of warm, not too cold.
So like lukewarm water?
Yeah.
What about the detergent?
I'll show it to you right now. So
When do you add that?
After you, so for 30 gallons, the detergent that we have,
Okay.
for 30 gallons, it's one of these.
So one container of detergent per 30 gallons.
Right.
And the machine holds 30 gallons.
Right.
Okay.
So right now, you know, we're only going to do half, so we'll use half of the bottle.
Okay.
And we already have some water in there. I'll just add a little bit more.
Is there an indicator when the 30 gallons are full?
Pretty much the 30 gallons, Tom, you can see on the inside. According to the handbook, it's when the water gets to this level, which you kind of have to keep an eye out. So, I mean, it's like just right up, you know, just right below.
Okay, so
up to here,
basically,
pretty much.
it's sort of like to the top
Right.
of the cover.
Yes.
That's when it's full.
Right.
Okay. That's probably good enough, Rodrigo.
A little more time.
Okay.
Okay. That should be good. All right. So like I said, we already had some detergent, but you know, it's half. So 15 gallons. And I mean, if you read on the side, it's got
Okay, gotcha.
a diagram of the measurements, how much you're supposed to use depending on,
Okay.
so
And we'll send that up to the guys in
Yes.
Milwaukee?
yes, we will. Okay, so now we're set to go. So this is the key here.
Okay.
So, you know, you put it in there.
Turn it to the right.
Yeah.
Now it's on. The light
the
is
left-hand
on.
side, it shows you the battery.
Okay.
So right now it's at half.
It's okay. It's half. Okay.
This lever here controls the amount of water you want it to release.
So right now it's in the low position.
Yes, and if you go forward, that means, you know, more water will start draining
Right.
as you're.
So in the Milwaukee case, we probably want to use it in the low position.
Yes.
Which is currently where it's
Right.
at.
So down towards you.
Okay.
On this side we have the buttons for the brushes.
Okay.
So right now the brushes are up. That means, you know, you can move it anywhere you want to, forward, back, along with this lever, which is for the squeegee. That activates the vacuum.
Okay.
With the squeegee, you don't want to go backwards. It's only when you're going forward.
So why don't you say that again?
For the squeegee, you only want to have it down when you're actually going forward.
Okay.
Because if you go backwards, you're going to damage the squeegee.
Okay, so only use the squeegee when you're going forward.
Right.
To suck up the water.
Right, never going backwards.
Never going backwards. Okay.
The brushes, you know, this is one, like I said, for the brushes. So when you press this down, it brings the brushes down, so you're ready to go.
Okay.
And what actually activates the brushes to actually start spinning and releasing water is here.
Okay.
This is the control to go forward
Okay.
or back.
So why don't we back up and do some stuff back here?
All right, let's go. Okay, so we're ready to start. So we'll bring the brushes down
Yep.
and bring the squeegee down. So that, at the same time is sucking up all the water. So you want to explain to them, Tom, it's really sensitive. If you go hard, it's going to start going.
So go slow and let the scrubbers work, and then you can turn it around. Rodrigo, is it best to do a small area at a time?
Yeah, so you don't want water all over the place, so that way you can go back to the same spot with this water.
Okay, so basically do an area like this or do straight runs.
Right.
Okay.
And just in case you want to get the water all down, if there's too much water, you want to just lift up the brushes so the water stops coming out.
So as soon as you take the brush up, the water does not go down anymore. So when you engage the brush, that's when you drop the water on the floor.
Yes.
So you don't want any water down, bring the brushes
Bring
up.
the brushes up, and then you can just leave the squeegee and keep on getting the water that's coming in.
And never go backwards with the squeegee down.
No.
Okay, what about when the water, how often do you have to switch out the water?
Hold on. The water top, so all the clean water stays on the top, and as you're using it, all the dirty water goes to a different tank on the bottom. So basically, you'll know when you run out of water, that you need to refill and empty it out. So let's see, I don't think it's that heavy. Let me see if we can lift it up. So in this upper unit is where all the clean water is.
Okay.
Once you use it, it goes to the bottom of the machine.
How do you get access to the bottom?
The bottom, here's the hose. That's how you release the dirty water.
Okay.
On this, let's see, it's got two. So it's this one here. You can see it down here.
Mm-hmm.
This one's actually for the clean water. So say you put too much water and you don't need that much water, and you want to drain it. So it's this one here.
That's for the clean water?
Clean water, dirty water.
That's the dirty water?
Yes.
So let's just pretend you're going to dump the dirty water. What do you do?
So you got to get it by the dock. We'll get this out of here, and then as soon as you open it and you drop it, because of the gravity, it'll start running out.
So it's simple gravity.
Yes.
Okay.
What else do we have? I think that's pretty much it, Tom. I mean, the squeegee. Oh, and also when you every time we use it, you have to clean. So here's how you have access. You have to take this off and clean that off, and then also the filter. And then you will get the water hose in here with the the drain the drain hose on the ground to clean all the inside because it gets really dirty in there. You want to
Okay,
leave it all
so
dirty.
clean this out,
Yes.
pull this out, and
Clean
then
it.
rinse this out.
Yeah, and then this.
So you basically do that with a hose,
Yeah, you can put
Okay.
the hose in there and then the water, which is
and then you just let it pump out.
right.
And then what does
Then
this
the
do?
same thing. You have to clean that out.
And how do you do
filter.
that?
Well, that one, this one, you just have to do it by hand. And then on this one comes out. This one you have to clean it out every day.
Okay, so clean out the filter. Okay. Okay, that sounds like good. And then this goes back, right?
Yeah. Huh? And then on this side too, Tom. This side. So the whole base, basically the whole base of this unit, Tom, is where the dirty water goes.
is?
So, you can put the water hose on this side and then on that side.
Okay, every once in a while, that should be cleaned out.
Well, every time you use it, just to
Okay.
get all that dirt out.
So probably, do you think 30 gallons would clean how long? For a couple of
30
hours?
gallons, 30 gallons, the last time we used it, we were able to clean, so from that pole up to here, so that's what, about
That's probably about 10,000 square feet.
just about.
So 30 gallons of water is good for
And
about,
that's only on the, on the lower level of water that you
yeah,
use it,
so
'cause if you
like
put it
30,
higher, it's
30,
less.
okay. So 10,000 square feet, 30 gallons of water, or one complete
Right.
cycle.
Right, and being at the lower position that we have it now.
Okay. Anything else?
I think that's all we have, Tom.
Any other tidbits?
Well, like I told you, using that, what is it, Echo H2O system,
Uh-huh.
which we haven't used it because our floors are, that's more if, you're cleaning, like in the airport where the floors are really clean. You don't want to add detergent, you can switch this button here to the Echo H2O,
Uh-huh.
which with this system, all you need to add is water, no
Okay,
soap.
but
is
in our
needed.
case, we're
We'll
gonna
need,
use the
yeah,
soap. So
but you got to make sure this button is always on the.
that's when you're using the soap.
With the soap, right? Because it can damage the machine. It's got the Echo H2O is like a separate piece that's in there,
Uh-huh.
and it's only when you're using water. But if you have detergent, it can damage that piece.
Okay. Anything else, Rodrigo?
No, Tom, that's
Looking good, dude.
thanks. That's pretty much all I know about this machine.
And the floors, it does make a difference. You can see them right here
Yeah, it
as you
cleans 'em.
clean. Okay. Thanks.
All right.
Signing off.